Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2021 yearly forecast. This is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Leo, I would like to say Happy New Year. Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much guys for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. So Leo, this is a reading that is looking at 2021 for you guys. What I'm doing is I'm laying out 2 cards for each month of the year. Those 2 cards will represent the overall energy for that month. And then I'm going in with the Lenormand cards. I'm pulling you 1 additional Lenormand card for each month, and that will be the focus for that month. That might be where you need to put your focus for that month. I'm then going to be pulling you an overall theme for the year, and then also an overall guidance card, advice, the main advice for you guys for this upcoming year. Please do stick around till the end of the video because I will be looking at specific areas, pulling you additional guidance cards. Okay. Leo, what does the... Okay. So this is January. Go. Also, Leo, very quickly, I would like to announce that I am opening up my private readings. This is just for a very limited period of time. I'm offering private yearly readings. So if that's something you're interested in, my link is below. All of the details are over on my website. All right, so we have January, we have February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So we will look at the bottom of the deck, Leo, but I'm not using this as an overall energy. However, it is energy that's significant right now, and it might be with you for a little while. So this is very nice. We have the Sun, which is one of your cards, Leo. But the Sun represents true happiness, feeling quite content. So I'm reading for a lot of Leos where you're happy, or you will be in the very near future. Some of you might be in the spotlight. If you've been lacking in the energy department with the Sun here, seeing an increase, looking good, feeling good, shining bright, Leo. Maybe very, very optimistic about this new year, which is good. Let's see. All right. So now I'm going in with the Lenormand. I'm pulling 1 additional Lenormand card, which is the focus for each month. For Leo, please. Looking at 2021 for Leo. All right, so we have the house here at the bottom of this deck. All right. Wow. So we have the house, we have the Sun, and we have the Empress. Beautiful. So many of you Leos right now or coming up here in the very near future may be very focused on your family, your home. You could be decorating, could be redecorating with the Empress energy. feeling just upbeat, uplifted, feeling really good. Some of you are taking really good care of yourselves here at the moment. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female. If you're a Leo that was hoping to start a family or expand your family, this is that very fertile energy. So if that's something you want, go for it. But this is pretty amazing. Looking good, feeling good, very optimistic, feeling beautiful. Some of you, you're feeling beautiful. Others just drawn to you, Leo. All right, let's pull you an overall theme for 2021 for Leo, please. Interesting, okay. All right, so now I'm going in with this deck here. This is the overall guidance for you guys for this year. This is the main advice, but please stick around to the end of the video because I'm looking at several other things as well later on. Leo for 2021, please. If you're not a fan of the shuffling, I do apologize. But if you've been with me for a while, you know that I like the jumpers. Okay. All right, let's see here. All right, let's get started. Looking at January, Leo, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, and then we have your focus being the child. And so we just seen what was at the bottom of the deck. We have the Sun, we have the Empress. So some of you might have a son, some of you might have a child in your life that's significant, maybe more significant than maybe normal here in January. So something could be going on with a child. This could be a niece, this could be a nephew. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing a child significant here in January. So you might have to make a decision about a child. If you were waiting on hearing something about a child, waiting on a decision to come in for a child, we see that here. But also, the child card represents new beginnings, fresh starts, new beginnings. And with the Empress, some of you are planting new seeds. The ground is fertile, so you're planting new seeds. You could be going back and forth here with maybe a couple of ideas, trying to maybe figure out exactly what you want to do or how you want to do something. Here, there's good news. There's good news coming in. You could be hearing from a fire sign, a fellow fire sign. You could be hearing from an earth sign. You do have very strong Taurian energy here in this spread, Leo. So some of you dealing with a Taurus. But yeah, we see you going back and forth. I feel like you're contemplating something new here. You're making a decision. Do you do this? Do you not? You could be changing your mind quite a bit here with this Two of Pentacles energy. Some of you will. With that Sun energy, Leo, you're going to be breaking free in some way, moving forward confidently, starting something new. So yeah, very, very positive. Those of you that already have a lot of stuff going on in your life, and maybe you have a child, maybe you have children, you could be juggling a little bit here in January. February, wow, we have two majors. We have Judgment, we have Temperance. This is a lot of healing energy. Your focus is on the Fox. But a lot of healing energy. So if you were out of work, some of you could be, and maybe this is what you're making a decision about here in January. News is coming in, so you might have to make a decision in regards to maybe going back to work. Do you want to go back to that old position? Others, you might be making a decision in regards to maybe going back to something you did many years ago. So some of you could be going back to something maybe you did years prior. If you're not doing what you used to do. For some of you, you have a decision to make. So with the Fox here, I feel like for many of you, it is on the career front. After, what we just went through with 2020, some of you are trying to get back on your feet. You're trying to bring in that balance, that financial stability, that security. That's what you're trying to find. And so I think that, you're trying to bring in that balance. You're trying to recover. You're trying to heal. Some of you trying to get back on your feet here. Also, finding new ways to make money. And what we just seen at the bottom of the deck with that Empress energy, you have the energy. You have the energy around you when it comes to making changes and manifesting and planting new seeds. You will have to be patient with this process, but I feel like this is very, very good. I think you're letting go of the past, whatever didn't work out for you in the past. Some of you reinventing yourself with Judgment here. And the Fox is a very, very clever, creative energy here. It's almost like finding the right strategy for success, Leo. Yeah, so quite interesting. Possibly a Sagittarius, possibly a Scorpio is significant for some of you. Maybe you're dealing with a cusper. Here in March, we do have the Hierophant. We have the Prince of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and then the Ship, which is interesting. So those of you that do work for a living, maybe you even you might work for a large company, or it could even be like the government. You might have to travel here. This is in March. You might have to travel for work. With the Ship here, you're focused on some of you physically traveling, moving forward. Even if you are taking baby steps with this Knight of Pentacles energy, something could be progressing very, very slowly. And that could be within your career. Some of you may be getting back on your feet here, or trying to bring in that stability. And something could be progressing very, very slowly, but you are making that slow, steady progress. Now, maybe an earth sign is significant. Like I mentioned, I have strong Taurian energy here. You could be traveling to see a Taurus. A Taurus might be significant at this time. This is in March. Others, you're traveling, and that could be for work. Let's see here. It could be something with school as well. If you go to school, it could be something connected to school. Some of you are moving up within your career. This is very, very positive. It's just you will have to be patient. Just keep working hard. You will be noticed for your hard work, your dedication, your reliability. You will be noticed. Some of you, this is how you're going to resonate with this, is you're moving up within your career. So just, keep doing what you're doing, Leo. Very nice. It's just, it's a little bit of a slow process here. So here in April, we do have the Fool. We have the Six of Swords. Your focus is on the letter. So there is news, communication that's coming in. For some of you watching this, it could be written. You could actually be receiving a letter, or maybe some important documents in the mail here at this time. This is April. But you're hearing something that is allowing for you to maybe finally take that leap of faith. Again, you're on this slow moving journey. You are moving towards calmer waters with the 6 here. You will feel definitely more balanced here at this time. If things were turbulent prior, I think that that's one of your main focuses here at the start of the new year is wanting to feel very, very, very balanced. Yeah, could be eliminating, any negative influences, anybody who causes drama. In so many different ways you can be making some changes here, more focused on wanting to live a more harmonious and balanced life, Leo. But in April, we have the Fool and we have the Six of Swords. So there's news coming in. Again, travel back to back here with the ship, and then now with the Six of Swords. So you could be doing some traveling here at this time. March, April, could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But we have news and we have travel, and we do have some of you taking some sort of leap of faith here, living in the moment, being spontaneous, going for it. Could be that something happens while you're, out and about, maybe traveling for work or whatever it may be, and, maybe you meet someone. With the Fool energy, it's a very spontaneous energy, living in the moment here in April. It's very positive. You also could be hearing from someone, Leo, or you're reaching out to someone and maybe communicating with them here at this time. So here in May, I have Strength, I have the Four of Swords, and then I have Fish. So the Fish represents your finances. That's what you're focused on here, is your finances, your business, if you're a business owner. Definitely very focused on work here this year, at the start of the year. Very, very focused on making money, making more money. I think that some of you have been very patient, maybe trying to get back to maybe where you were at financially, maybe pre-pandemic. For some of you, you're trying to get back to that place. I don't see you struggling, but maybe that's a goal that you have, Leo, is maybe getting back to that place. I see you healing. I see you recovering financially. So whatever it is that you lost in the past, I see you actually recovering that. I do see money coming in. Some of you that I'm reading for at this time, you are taking a vacation. Yeah, some of you will take some sort of break with the Four of Swords here. You're going to rest. You're going to recharge your batteries. And it could be because all year, you've been very focused on work. I think that you have the money. For those of you that want to take a vacay at this time, you have the money. You might have to force yourself to do it for those of you that like to work a lot. But I see you resting here. This is in May. I see you pausing. I see you resting. and very patient when it comes to reaching some sort of financial goal that you have. For some of you, it could be, you know, to get back to where you were, you know, pre-pandemic for some of you. So here in June, this is interesting. We have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Cups, and then we have the mice. So if you do own a property, this is in June. So if you do own a property, Leo, some of you property owners, I think you're more focused on your property at this time. You could be trying to increase its value, something like that, doing some repairs. This might be where you need to put your focus. Anything of value, but in particular, for those of you that own property, yeah, I see you focused on making some repairs. Anything that needs fixing, it's a good time to do that before things actually get worse with the mice here. So if a property has a little bit of damage, you want to take care of that before that would become worse. So whatever that is, yeah, because there definitely might be a property that needs some loving, that needs some fixing up. So some of you, that's what I'm getting with this. So that's how you're going to resonate with this. Other Leos, this is family. If you have children or grandchildren, you know, this is a great time to spend with them. Maybe you're seeing your grandchildren here at this time. We see you very happy, very happy. Overall, it's a great month. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, family, children, very significant. If you were separated from family, or maybe your husband, your wife, if you were separated, you all could be coming back together with the 6 of Cups. I see reunions taking place here. There is a little bit of this nervous energy, so just be aware. So here in July, I do have the Queen of Wands. We have the 10 of Swords and the Clover. So that's quite the combination. So we have 2 10s here back to back. So a cycle is completing. What I'm seeing here, and I am not a doctor, but for some of you females in particular, you might have to have surgery here at this time. So this is in July. We see it going well. Make sure you're getting a second opinion if that's you. But if not you, this could be a fire sign around you. This could be an Aries, a Sag, or another Leo who is significant. We have this luck. So we have this difficult cycle. Could be a betrayal. We have this difficult cycle, this tough time that you are putting behind you. And it's in your best interest with the Clover. It's in your best interest to close the door on this, close the book, start writing a new book. Leo, it is time to let go of the past, to move forward. By you doing that, you have this good luck coming in. You could be taking a risk here at this time. If you do, it will pay off. But I feel like first you need to close the door on this, whatever this is for you. Whatever happened in the past, it's time to, start the next chapter. Here in August, we have the Knight of Cups, Prince of Cups in this deck with the 4 of Cups. Your focus is on the whip. which is a very passionate, very competitive energy. You could be competing for someone's time or attention here at this time, in particular water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you might have a love interest around you. Maybe you're competing for them, or they could be competing for you, which is interesting, Leo, with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can represent rejection, or even sometimes for me it represents a missed opportunity. You can see how he's focused over here. He's looking down. He's not seeing the divine. He's not seeing the universe deliver this beautiful cup, this beautiful blessing to him, because his focus is elsewhere. His focus is on the past. His focus is elsewhere. So we have this blessing that's coming in. You might not be seeing it. You might not be seeing it. For those of you that are seeing it, though, those of you that maybe realize you missed an opportunity, those of you that do have maybe someone in front of you, could be a younger water sign, those of you that have someone in front of you at this time, with this energy, I think that you are going to go for it here. But again, there's something with the past here, needing to close the door on the past. All right, so that's August. Here in September, let me just fix these cards. Here in September, I have the King of Cups, interesting, the Chariot, the focus being the Tower. So yeah, again, I keep getting the same message, the past, very significant. So those of you that are married, the Ten of Swords, some of you Leos, you might have broken up with somebody. Could be a long-term relationship. They could be trying to come back in here, trying to reconcile with you, Leo, the second half of this year. Could be a water sign. We have very, very strong water energy here at this time. But you might want to be alone, so that's interesting. That's interesting with the Tower energy, which is not the same as the Tarot. The Tower can represent you kind of isolating yourself, you wanting to be alone. Your focus is on being by yourself. You want to be by yourself. If you are a Leo male, you definitely might resonate with that, but some of you with the Chariot here, some of you with the Chariot, no matter if you're male or female, if you've been alone, and those of you maybe realizing that you missed an opportunity here this prior month, with the Chariot, this is you jumping in the driver's seat. This is you moving forward. And so if you've been alone for a long time, or those of you that have been healing from a past breakup, this could be you actually coming out of this this time of you being alone here with the Chariot, jumping in the driver's seat. You could be moving towards this King of Cups. Those of you that were waiting on a divorce to be final, I definitely see I see that possibility, you know. So if you've been waiting for like a divorce to be final, that could be taking place, and therefore now you're able to maybe move towards somebody new. Here in October, I have the Page of Cups, we have the Emperor, and we have the Sun. So isn't that interesting? So some of you, A divorce might be final with that Tower and now the Sun. Yeah, I mean, some of you are free from an Emperor. This could be your husband or ex-husband. So I am reading for a couple of Leos where you will resonate with this. If you are waiting on a divorce to be final, that could be coming in. Because I see a lucky new start. I see a cycle completing. But then I see you being lucky here. And I see possibilities for love for those of you that want that. I do see possibilities for love. And so some of you are jumping in the driver's seat here. You could be moving towards a King of Cups. Also leaving behind this single life for some of you. Yeah, so some of you are free. You do have a new love interest coming in, and this is at the end of 2021. You might have a new love interest here. We do have the Emperor. We have the Page of Cups. This could be someone that you're getting to know. So it could be a water sign. We have a lot of water energy here. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but also could be an Aries, could be a Taurus. We have strong Taurus energy here in this spread. But the Sun is success. The Sun is success, happiness. With the Emperor, possibly feeling financially stable here at this time, very happy, very content. You feeling very, very secure. So that might have been something you were trying to achieve at the start of the year. For those Leos who are coupled, if you were trying, or if you want to get pregnant, this would be a good time with what we've seen at the bottom of the deck. For some, it could happen, if that's something you want, it could happen June. Let's see, June. September, October. Very strong energy here in October for that. So November, we have the Ten of Wands, the Two of Cups, but the focus is on the Lily. So the Lilies is a healing energy. Very harmonious, peaceful energy. So yeah, a relationship could be healing, absolutely. I mean, if it was burdensome, I see a relationship healing. Now, this could be any relationship. If this is not a romantic relationship, this could be a relationship with your child, with, you know, a family member, a friend. I see a relationship healing here in November. If you and your partner have been dealing with something and it's been difficult, I think that things are about to feel a lot lighter and a lot easier. And here in December, okay, we have death. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Your focus is on the Rider. So news is coming in. It could be news that comes in when you least expect it, Leo. But we have news. We have death. So great change right at the end of 2021. So if you are a business owner, you could totally be maybe reinventing yourself, your business, your brand. With death, it doesn't just mean, something is completely over and it's dead, it's gone, it's done. sometimes, but it represents transformation. And so something will never be the same. So if you're a business owner or if you are a property owner, you are making some big changes here. You have the money to do so with the Nine of Pentacles, no matter if you're male or female. For me, the Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very, very successful. This card represents status. Also represents ownership for me. So you either own property or you own your business, or both. You've worked very hard. You've worked very hard. You have a lot to show for yourself. You are going through this big change here at this time. There is going to be news. I feel like this is very positive. So if you're a business owner, you could be making some big changes. Some of you may be moving here at this time. You could be purchasing a property. Maybe that's something that you were trying to do prior. Others, this could be something in your career. This could be something with a job. Because the theme for 2021 for you, Leo, is the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with the government, you could be dealing with a large company, an organization, you could be dealing with, could be a lot of paperwork throughout, the entire year, with taxes, and then, if you're going back to work, some of you possibly getting a divorce, it could be legal matters. And then we see big change right at the end of the year. Needing to trust your higher self here. Listen to your intuition. Do what you feel is right. Do the right thing. But also, with the Hierophant represents you conforming or going with the group. To be honest, here in December with this energy, with the Nine of Pentacles, it's a very independent energy. Some of you here in December, you could be ending it with some sort of organization. You could be moving forward. You could be going at it alone here at this time, right at the end of the year, which is interesting. We do have reassess. And so for some of you, this could be something that maybe you're thinking about. This is a big decision for you. So don't rush it, but reassess. So maybe some of you are thinking about leaving some sort of group. And maybe moving down a completely different path. We see that here in April. For some of you, you're starting this journey here in March. We have the Hierophant here in March. And then we have the Fool, which is a liberating energy. But we have the Six of Swords as well, which is, for me, energetically speaking, it's talking about a slow journey. And so you might need some time, Leo, to plan this. Also, maybe you have to communicate with certain people, make some plans and all of that, get things in order. So yeah, it's quite the interesting spread. But overall, I think it's going to be, a very positive year for you guys. All right, let's pull you some additional guidance cards, Leo. Additional guidance for Leo, please, for 2021. And if you haven't already given this video a thumbs up, guys, please do. I do appreciate it. All right, Leo. Interesting. That's very interesting. All right, let's focus on your love life, Leo, for 2021, please. What does Leo... Okay. Interesting. So you're getting a lot of jumpers and also some extra guidance. Leo, looking at Leo's love life, please. What do they need to know for 2021? Wow. My goodness. Okay. So let's look at health and well-being, but I am not a doctor. I always like to point that out. Leo. Okay. All right. So I like to use the Moonology Oracle for this sort of reading because it's great when it comes to timelines. It can confirm, you know, what the tarot is saying. We do have nothing is yet set in stone. Interesting. And then we also have a fiery climax approaches. Interesting. So I feel like this goes, Leo, very well with the Hierophant here and also reassess. So maybe you're planning on, could be planning on going at it alone. We see what's coming in here at the end of the year, but this is maybe something you really start to move forward with, possibly in March, April. But you do have time to change your mind. As a matter of fact, you could change your mind. You can change, you know, a lot of this. So the full moon in Aries definitely might be significant for many of you. Something very important could be happening around this time. Also in Aries might be significant. You might be dealing with an Aries. Some of you with this combination needing to look at something again. So that can be with anything, Leo. For some of you, this is definitely on the career front, but for some of you, this might be with a family matter. This might be on the love front. I think you're being encouraged to look at something again. This could even be a decision that you made maybe in 2020. I think you're being encouraged to make some changes here. To kind of reevaluate maybe your past decision. For some of you, that's what I'm getting with this combination. All right, so looking at your love life, we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then we also have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, Leo, you do have love coming in. I see a very passionate connection, but you might want things to happen, you know, a certain way. You could be trying to control how things happen. So you're being encouraged to go with the flow, to release that control. You're dealing with that divine timing, and so things will happen when they're meant to. And for some of you, it definitely could be a little bit more of a slower process. You might be at a distance from this person. So you could have met this person in 2020. Some of you, we have, you know, you're starting the new year. We have the child here, which can represent a new beginning here in January. So you could meet them in January. And this could be a slow process. They might be at a distance. We have be true to yourself. So what is it that you want, Leo? What is it that you want? And then looking at health and well-being, we have increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. And we've seen the Empress with the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, if you've just been dealing with just low energy, you will see an increase. You will see an increase definitely with this combination. And it's going to come, Leo. It's going to come when you take care of you. No matter if you're a male or female, it does not matter. Yeah, some of you, you're trying to take too much on when it comes to the family, the home. Yeah. I could be reading for some Leos where you're, maybe you're trying to do everything yourself. You have a lot on your plate. You're trying to do everything yourself. But when you take better care of yourself, when you allow others to help you, when you nurture and love yourself, you will see that increase in energy. And I mean that in every way. In every way. And so, needing to look at your diet, your physical body, what it is that you're eating and drinking, also your surroundings. Do you get enough fresh air and things like that? Plants, things like that. There's so many things that you can do, things that you can bring into your environment, things that you can do. Are you doing them? And so I think that when you take better care of you, when you take better care of yourself, you will definitely see an increase in your energy. But yeah, Leo, it's going to be a good year. My advice would be to come back and rewatch this reading. I think that you will find it very, very helpful if you do. All right, guys, I do hope that you found this reading helpful. Again, if you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, have a very happy, healthy, blessed new year.